Welcome to my channel Old Worth Coins. The 1971 half-dollar coin from the United States of America is a significant numismatic piece, marking the first year the Kennedy half-dollar was produced without any silver content for circulation. Introduced in 1964 to honor President John F. Kennedy after his assassination. The Kennedy half-dollar initially contained 90% silver. However, by 1971, due to rising silver prices and changing policies, the coin's composition changed to a copper-nickel clad, meaning the outer layers are 75% copper and 25% nickel, bonded to an inner core of pure copper. The obverse front of the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar features a left-facing profile of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts. His name does not appear on the coin, but his likeness is instantly recognizable. The reverse back showcases the presidential seal designed by Frank Gasparro, which features a heraldic eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, surrounded by 50 stars representing the states. Above the eagle is the inscription United States of America, and below is the denomination half-dollar. In terms of minting, 1971 half-dollars were produced at two main mints, Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D mint mark. Number 1971 half-dollars were made for general circulation at the San Francisco Mint, though proof versions with an S mint mark were struck for collectors. The Philadelphia Mint produced over 155 million coins, while Denver struck around 302 million. The proof versions are of higher quality, with a mirror-like finish, making them more desirable to collectors. Condition is crucial in determining the value of a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar. Circulated coins, which show signs of wear from use, generally hold face value 50 cents, unless they are in extremely fine or better condition. Uncirculated examples, which were never used and retain their original mint luster, can fetch between $1 to $5 depending on eye appeal. Proof coins, especially those with deep cameo contrast, can be worth more, sometimes $5 to $10 or higher, if certified in perfect condition by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Although the 1971 Kennedy half-dollar contains no silver, it still holds interest among collectors due to its historical significance, transitional status in coin composition, and representation of American history and numismatic evolution. High-grade specimens, especially those with unique toning or error varieties, like double dies or off-center strikes, can command premiums well above face value. One notable aspect is that some collectors hunt for 1971 half-dollars, mistakenly struck on leftover 40% silver planches from 1970. These rare coins can be worth hundreds to even thousands of dollars, depending on authentication and condition. Such varieties are usually detected by weighing the coin. A silver version will weigh more than the copper-nickel clad. Storage and care also affect value. Coins kept in albums, flips, or slabs, plastic holders, can preserve their condition for decades, helping to maintain or increase their value. Environmental factors like humidity, air pollutants, or improper handling, e.g., touching the surfaces, can cause tarnish or wear that decreases value. Thus, collectors are advised to store them properly and avoid unnecessary cleaning. In conclusion, while a 1971 Kennedy half-dollar is generally common and of modest monetary value in circulated condition, it holds historical and collectible significance. Uncirculated, proof, or error versions can add substantial value to a collection. Its transition away from silver and role in continuing the Kennedy legacy make it a popular piece among both novice and seasoned numismatists. The 1972 United States half-dollar, commonly known as the Kennedy half-dollar, holds historical and collectible significance. This coin features the profile of President John F. Kennedy on the obverse front side, designed by Gilroy Roberts, and the presidential seal on the reverse back, designed by Frank Gasparro. It was minted to honor Kennedy after his assassination in 1963. The 1972 version is composed of copper-nickel clad outer layers of 75% copper and 25% nickel bonded to an inner core of pure copper, as silver content had been removed. Starting in 1971 for circulation coins. These coins were minted at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark; Denver, D, and San Francisco, S. In circulated condition, 1972 Kennedy half dollars are generally worth only their face value of 50 cents, due to high mintage and lack of silver content. However, uncirculated or high-grade examples, graded MS-65 or above, can fetch between $3 to $20, depending on mint mark and preservation. The San Francisco Mint also produced a proof version, intended for collectors, which can be worth around $5 to $10. Or more if in pristine, certified proof condition. Errors or varieties, such as doubled dies or off-center strikes, can significantly increase a coin's value. The condition of the coin greatly affects its value. Coins in mint state, no wear. Sharp details are more desirable than those with scratches, discoloration, or circulation damage. Collectors often grade coins using the Sheldon scale from 1 poor to 70. Perfect mint state. A 1972 half dollar in MS-67 can be worth over $100, especially if it has strong eye appeal and has been certified by grading services like PCGS or NGC. Storage conditions also play a role in long-term value. Coins kept in cool, dry environments in protective holders retain their condition better. Kennedy half dollars from 1972 are popular among beginner and intermediate collectors due to their historical relevance and affordability. While not considered rare, they serve as a nostalgic piece of American history and are often included in educational coin sets or patriotic displays. The size and heft of the half dollar also make it attractive to collectors who enjoy larger coinage. Despite lacking intrinsic silver value, their appeal lies in the story they tell and the man they commemorate. If you are interested in determining the value of your specific 1972 half dollar, consider factors such as mint mark, wear, luster, and whether it is a regular strike or proof. Visiting a local coin dealer or using online platforms like PCGS, NGC, or eBay's sold listings can help you identify the market value. For long-term collectors, building a complete Kennedy half dollar set from 1964 onward is a common goal, and 1972 is an essential part of that collection. Would you like help identifying your specific coin's grade or mint mark? The 1983 United States half dollar, commonly referred to as the Kennedy half dollar, remains a popular collectible among American coin enthusiasts. This coin was minted to honor the memory of President John F. Kennedy, who was assassinated in 1963, and has been in continuous production since 1964. The obverse features a left-facing portrait of Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse shows the presidential seal with an eagle clutching arrows and an olive branch, designed by Frank Gasparo. The 1983 edition of this coin was minted without any silver content and consists of a copper-nickel clad composition, 75% copper and 25% nickel on the outside, with a pure copper core. The 1983 Kennedy half dollar was produced at 2 U.S. mint facilities: Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, D, mint mark. Notably, no half dollars were made for general circulation at the San Francisco Mint in that year, though San Francisco did strike-proof coins intended specifically for collectors. Regular business strikes from Philadelphia and Denver were released into circulation and are generally common, although in higher grades, these coins can carry more value. Circulated examples of the 1983 Kennedy half dollar are usually worth around 50 cents their face value. However, uncirculated coins, those that have not been used in general circulation, can command prices from $2 to $10, especially if they are in higher grades such as MS65 or above. In particular, the 1983 P coin is harder to find in excellent condition because many were poorly struck or have heavy contact marks from the minting process. This makes high-grade 1983 P coins more valuable to collectors, with prices exceeding $50 or more in top grades. Proof versions of the 1983 half dollar were made exclusively in San Francisco and will have an S mint mark. These coins were sold directly to collectors by the US Mint and never intended for circulation. They typically have a mirror-like finish and are struck with specially prepared dies. Proof coins in original packaging can sell for $3 to $10, while those graded PR69 or PR70 perfect proof condition by professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC may sell for even more. Condition is a major factor in determining value. Coins are graded on the Sheldon scale from 1 to 70, where higher numbers indicate better preservation. Coins with full luster, no scratches, and strong details will always command higher prices, especially in the case of the 1983 Kennedy half dollar. Many examples were not well cared for or are heavily circulated, so finding a high-grade example can be somewhat challenging. Interestingly, the US Mint did not release any half-dollar coins into general circulation in 1987 or again until the early 2000s. This makes the 1983 issue part of a period where half-dollars were still commonly seen in change and coin rolls. Despite this, they are rarely found in pocket change today and are increasingly becoming collectors. The 2023 United States half-dollar coin, also known as the Kennedy half dollar, continues a long-standing tradition that began in 1964 following the assassination of President John F. Kennedy. The obverse front of the coin features a profile portrait of President Kennedy, designed by Gilroy Roberts, while the reverse back depicts the presidential seal, designed by Frank Gasparro. In 2023, the half-dollar was not released for general circulation, but was made available in special numismatic sets and in rolls and bags, sold by the US Mint. This coin is composed of a copper-nickel clad, weighing 11.34 grams, with a diameter of 30.61 millimeters and a reeded edge. The mint marks P for Philadelphia and D for Denver are inscribed on the obverse beneath Kennedy's neck. There was also a S mint-proof version struck in San Francisco. The value of the 2023 Kennedy half-dollar largely depends on its condition, finish, and mint mark. In circulated condition, its value is generally face value, 50 cents. But uncirculated and proof versions can range from $1 to $5 or more. Coins in high grade, mint state, MS67 and above, or deep cameo proofs can be worth significantly more to collectors, especially if certified by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Additionally, coins with errors or unique variations may attract premium prices in the collector market. While not widely used in everyday transactions, the Kennedy half-dollar remains popular with collectors due to its historical significance and enduring design. Proper storage, such as in coin flips or holders, helps maintain the coin's condition and value over time. Overall, the 2023 half-dollar is a modern collectible that bridges historical remembrance with ongoing numismatic interest. Would you like a value estimate based on a specific condition or mint mark?